What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video it is over the Avalanche here. But what we're going to be doing in today's video is we're going to be finally doing a muffler delete on this truck, because I mean, it's got the big old bully tip on it and a little bit of rust. But you'd think with the bully tip, the wheels, mind you, 20s, damn, you think she got a little bit of sound to her. Nope. I'm surprised it still has the muffler on it. We're gonna fix that in today's video. And let's see what we got here. You guys haven't even seen under this truck yet. Here is our big muffler, which we just flat out don't need anymore. So as you guys can see, I left a mark right here, little orange paint mark right there, and a little orange paint mark back here too. That's where we're going to be cutting on this pipe in order to get this thing out of our way. So I'm going to wrap a piece of tape around there, grab the Sawzall, which is, we got to find it, and then we'll get cutting. So let me shut up, I'll wrap tape around that and we'll start getting to cut. Alright guys, so minor dilemma. I have to run back home and actually get the Sawzall. I thought it was here. It's not. We do have the tape lined up. I'm going to cut on the outside portion of these two pieces of tape right here. So right here, right here. And this is just so, I mean, I put a small mark right here, but this is so if when you're with the Sawzall, you can kind of use the tape as a guide to keep yourself squared to the pipe. Because if you cut it like this, now you have to weld it like this. Let me shut up. I'm going to run home, get the Sawzall, and then we'll be back to cut this thing off. So we just got done cutting it, and as you can see, there is no more muffler in here now. This one went pretty straight. It might be a tiny bit off. Let me get the light in here to show you guys. It's not that bad. This one got angled on me. You can see that right there. It got a little crooked on me, but that might help us, because when it's crooked, there's a taller and shorter end, right? The shorter end is actually on the side that we have to turn to meet this pipe. So that might help us with the anglage right here. I'm gonna run next door. I got the length measured up that I need. It's about 32 inches long. We'll get her on there, we'll weld her up, and well, we're gonna hope that on the highway, it doesn't have a ton of drone. I'll run next door, grab that pipe, and pick you guys back up once we're at that point. All right guys, so we have the pipe laid in here right now. I have it tacked. I know it's not the best angle, but that's like the best angle I can get you guys right now. We have it tacked in. Now I have to finish weld the entire thing. I'm not gonna bore you guys with the whole thing, but maybe just a little segment or something. All right guys, we got her welded up. She ain't the prettiest, but it will do just fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lower her down and then give her a start, see what it sounds like. It'll probably sound something very similar to my red Avalanche, but we'll have to find out. All right guys, I know, change of scenery completely, but it's been a few hours since we did the muffler delete on the Avalanche, and I was gonna film like the initial startup like as soon as we got it done, but got ahead of myself, didn't end up filming it. But obviously it sounds different, and two, I wanted it to cool back down all the way before we went and started it again. So I'll shut up and just let you guys hear it. This is what it sounds like. So just a muffler delete. Mind you, the resonator down here is still intact. It's still here. All we did was replace the muffler. And this is what we got. Look how fast it idled down, come on. And now it's not idled down 100% yet. This is pretty much what it sounds like at idle now. I think this bully tip that it has on it right here, it literally says bully right here. I think the tip actually changes the exhaust note ever so slightly, and probably also because it's a resonator right at the end of the exhaust instead of further up there. It's literally at the end, like the resonator pretty much is the tip. So that might be why it sounds kind of weird. As soon as those exhaust pulses come through the resonator, they're immediately shot out into the air here. So that might be why it sounds a little weird. So I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting it to sound like that. Almost every single V8 I've ever had, one, has been a 5.3 liter, literally, and two, they've sounded somewhat the same, right? Like the Monte Carlo has its distinct sound, but every LS4 sounds like that. Grand Prix, Bonneville, whatever, they all sound exactly the same. Usually every single Silverado, Tahoe, Avalanche, whatever, they all sound very similar. This thing sounds totally different. I'm not 100% sure if I like it all the way yet. Once it's idled down, it's okay, like right now. The AC must be on because it keeps kicking the compressor on. I can hear it raising the idle. It's different. I'll say that for the least. It is definitely different. So, hey, you know what? I knew this day would come because, well, I drive a V8. I think most people that drive a V8, you can't stand it being quiet for very long before you know, make it somewhat loud. Give it some personality, you know. Hey, it didn't splatter the camera. Oh boy, we got Farmer Brown and a convoy behind him. Farmer Brown and all of his Farmer Brownettes, apparently so. But anyways, guys, that's going to conclude today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content coming over the channel. More stuff coming over the Avalanche here. We got plenty of stuff to do with this thing still. And I'll catch all you guys in the next one.